Hey, 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 it's your girl Candy, and I am here with my friends. We are here to discuss Found Season 2, Episode 8. Thank you, Kira. Season 2, Episode 8. Missing while. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word?
Haunted.
Haunted,
Yeah.
yes.
Good job, Lawrence. You paid attention. See, I just want to see if y'all was paying attention or not.
Teamwork.
So, Miss Kira. So, okay, Lawrence, Monique, Aries, and then Kira I think she's going to be the bad kid for the day. Thoughts on the episode?
Wow. First of all, I just want to say grateful to come on this panel with you ladies tonight. I know we got a lot to talk about. This episode to me was fire, and it sets up a lot of things for the future.
Yes, it does. Aries.
That's what I thought, Lawrence. I thought that this was opening up a lot of alleyways and cans and windows for things to start jumping off. So I'm excited.
Okay.
Yes, I am excited as well. I wish it had a little more oomph at the end, but
Understood, understood. And I can't have see, so let me do what I'm supposed to do. And then put on my specs. Hush, Monique.
I
It's the look away. It's that fade. It's that MJ fade. Oh,
Dang, Miss
Hey,
Kara.
Demarcus.
what's wrong, Miss Kara? What's wrong
Demarcus,
with
what
restraining
was the
style?
score? What was the score today, Demarcus? Put it in the chat, please, and thank you. So we're gonna is this Kira? Okay. Yeah. I'm bothering Demarcus because he was tripping earlier. So
Mm-hmm.
so
My
I'm gonna
Wi-Fi
get
is on. I don't know why I keep bouncing me
started.
out.
Demarcus, we have Miss Barbara Johnson, we have the Lawrence report in the chat, and anybody else y'all see? That's it.
Let me
Is that
see.
That's so
That's
far.
what I
did y'all
see.
know
We got a chat
Shout out
today,
to
though.
Marcus. He be going to every
we got
channel.
a chat today? We didn't have a chat last week, and we didn't have a chat last episode. Love and Marriage Huntsville with Monique. We was able to put up two people, and that was it. Through a whole hour and 15-minute live, and they were in the chat, but Restream was, not being nice to our people. So, but let me know if y'all have any chats that I don't see.
Mhm.
Alrighty. So I didn't do a bunch of slides. I just got some pictures. So we're just gonna go with this. And the episode started out with Margaret kind of going back. I think she was dreaming about what happened with her son. And it's like she woke up in a train station or the bus station, but she was on the couch at Don's couch. She had the crossword puzzle. You know, like Lauren said, the things that were going on in this episode is going to be telling for the next couple of episodes. So she had the crossword puzzle, and you could hear, I think, a child talking to her, if I'm not mistaken. Um, any thoughts on the opening scene with Margaret and her flashback dream nightmare, and then her and Dawn and the conversation they were having at the beginning of the episode? Lawrence.
Yeah, like you said, basically it was a flashback dream, a flashback scenario. And we did hear a child. We know that that was the son. But we didn't know that this episode was going to take us on that type of journey the way it did. But I ain't gonna lie to you, I kind of forgot the conversation. So if anybody else want to take the
Oh,
baton from there, let me know. I forgot the conversation that they
it's
had.
okay. It's okay. It was just she was just letting Dawn know that she was going to meet her daughter, Taylor, for breakfast, and that she could go take a bath or shower if she needed it, because she was a little disheveled, and I don't know if he thought Margaret was going to walk out the house without bathing. That was kind of weird to me. It was funny and weird at the same time, but I'm like, Dawn, the lady was gonna go bathe, wash, and brush her teeth, like. Okay. She ain't that bad off, Dawn, I don't think. Unless you know something we don't know. And I'm like, she went finna walk out the door, Dawn. So I now that the title is called Missing While Haunted, I'm gonna say Margaret was haunted by what happened between
Her and her
what
son.
transpired between her and her son, and then
Yeah.
him being taken.
Mm-hmm.
Taken. Boy left. But that's neither.
Not that boy left and went on about his life. On with
Boy,
What?
you watched the episode and you
me.
saw how he snarled at her. I said, "Oh, I told y'all 2 weeks ago the boy ain't like his mama."
Oh Lord.
You did say that.
Candy. I never thought, man. And
I
Marty was the
did.
villain.
Mean old Margaret.
Right.
So we have Don, not Don. What's his name? Heavy Boots.
Ethan.
He's kind of talking ish to Gabby and Lacey while they're walking from like an ice cream truck or something. And he was like, if it wasn't for him, you know, Zeke would be behind bars. And
Oh, right. True.
then we see the young girl standing outside of their building waiting on them to come in. And it's like, all right, we got to call you back. So thoughts on how, if y'all can remember how Heavy Boots was talking to them. I know he pissed off with them, but I ain't like the way he was handling them, you know. And then thoughts on the little girl as she waited on M&A. Like everybody know to wait on them if somebody's missing, right? Thoughts on anything that transpired in that scene.
I was mad at the way the little girl was just waiting for them in the bushes. Like,
In the
why you couldn't
bushes.
just stand in front of the door? She was looking, I didn't know if she was a friend or a foe. I was worried about them. I thought she was about to run up and do something, attack Lacey or somebody. Somebody's certain scent. I don't know. I said the hands is a little small. Maybe that's who was applying that patch to Sarah's back then last couple of episodes. But I don't think that's what it was. It just was really off-putting the way she was hanging out, waiting right there. Then it's like, oh God, this is another case. They can't even focus
Not,
on.
oh God, it's another case.
Yeah, they can't even focus on the stuff that's going wrong at the office. Zeke is about to get Trent threatened him. You're gonna get snatched out of this apartment. Then what? I'm like, oh my God. We need to get
I mean, was it a threat or was it facts?
Yeah.
I mean,
right. Do y'all see any chats going on?
Yeah.
I see we have 13 people in the building, and
but
I want to thank everybody for coming through.
Building, right.
If you all are commenting and we don't acknowledge your comment, it's because we're not seeing it.
Restream is tripping.
I haven't seen anything since 22 minutes after, and that was
when
Mark was speaking to Miss Kira.
I have Tamika. So hey chat, hit the like, turn on your notifications, subscribe.
I think it's just Restream. I don't know what's going on, but
yeah.
So
we do apologize, guys. So if y'all
Restream about to make me rethink.
Look, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, they in cahoots with StreamYard. Let me find out. Y'all
okay,
right? Yeah. They better refund my money because it's a mess.
So if y'all got any comments, just say hey, got a comment, whatever, because I can't see it.
If you got a comment, just come in. We'll read it out loud to people.
Uh-oh. We was doing good. Then all of a sudden.
So we have Zeke, talking. Well, the little girl is letting everybody know what's going on with her mom or whatnot. That her mom is missing, and then she has some kind of camera that she found outside the RV. It was real strange. Like she said her mom was missing, but she didn't give any insight on her mom. I don't know if she doesn't know what's going on with her mom, which we found out later on in the episode, but her mom, she said, okay, so her mom did tell her to come to M&A and not the police if something ever happened to her. So any thoughts on the little girl and Zeke popping in, after his equipment was confiscated? So thoughts on that?
Well, I can say that this right here was one of the better cases that we had this season, right? And speaking of Zeke, even though his equipment got confiscated, we know that he got a plug at the Amazon warehouse basically to get more.
Not the Amazon warehouse.
You know what I'm saying? You know, he got that plug from Amazon, so he just popped up out of nowhere, and Gabby and them like, Z, what are you doing? He was like, well, I just made a few phone calls and I'm back in here, baby, just like that. So I'm like, Zeke, you walking a very, very tough line right now, brother.
Man, he don't care.
Let me spit out my
basically.
Okay. Miss Kira fell out? Jesus
Christ.
I'm sorry,
fell out.
See, listen. Restream about to make us look how she looking.
Because it keep kicking me out. I just refreshed the page because it blinks and then it just kicks me out. I'm like, what just happened?
This is weird. This is so weird. Yeah, Restream. We about to be.
It don't take much for my nerves to be bad now. Woosah.
Yeah, that happened again. Restart the computer.
Yeah, this is crazy. Thoughts on the Margaret asking Ethan to help her not remember. That was sad to me. Even though Margaret kind of teeters on the nerves a little bit, but that's sad if somebody asks you to help them. I mean, not remember, but forget. She don't want to remember what happened, or does she want to forget? Which one?
Same.
Kind of the same.
Semantics.
But I was wondering, like, how now? What is Ethan? Is he giving out prescriptions, or how he supposed to help her with
I don't think he's supposed. Look, I don't think he's supposed.
I was thinking
off prescription.
Ethan out here putting spells on people. That's like
I was thinking maybe I was thinking maybe hypnosis.
He got jokes tonight.
He do look like the little man from Despicable Me. He walked around that corner looking like Gru.
No. I said maybe he was gonna like do a little hypnosis or stuff. I said, you know how they hypnotize you to stop smoking cigarettes and stuff like that. I'm like, maybe she wanted him to. I don't know, child. I was confusion. Trying to figure it out.
Yeah, that's the only way. I don't think he required. I mean, I don't think he has the right to give out prescription drugs. But
because you remember he said he quit his practice when he gave up his practice to be with Dawn. So
right.
He really wasn't practicing anymore. And then I think Zeke was able to get something off of that camera, and they end up seeing like the Blair Witch Project of the mom running through the woods. And
yeah, that's what I'm about to say. But I mean, Blair Witch. I'm like, what is going
weird?
on
I'm like, what the word? She's like, he's coming after me. He's coming. I'm like,
who?
This was like, I mean, it was a better case, yes, but it was just still weird in a way. It was just different, I'm gonna say.
But it was just different once you found out what it was.
That's what I think too, Mo, because the whole time I was trying to correlate the word of the week, haunted, with this case. And I was like, so is the mom a ghost? Was she running from a ghost? Like, I just was trying to wrap that in. But I think it's all on Margaret, actually, when it comes to being haunted.
Well, they did say the mom.
I mean, the young lady, Alice or Olivia, she is haunted by her father's, when she saw how her father passed away.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that can haunt her.
Yeah. That could
be... Tamika's laughing at you, Ari. She said not prescription.
She was scratching up the tree about something. She was trying to get to something with.
You got any more of that forgetfulness?
Right. Okay.
Right.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Whoop. See?
Yeah. Y'all got any comments other than Tamika?
Hey, Inga girl.
Hey, Inga.
Because Restream be having a whole party, a watch party.
Be cool, because the minute I say something,
DeMarcus says the Commanders won -26 to -34. Yeah, I know. Yeah. DeMarcus, I've never known you to tell a story, and I'm gonna believe this. I never know you for you to lie. Okay. But this is what you think is. This is what you. Okay. All right. Okay, DeMarcus. On the hunt in real life, I wish we could skip a case for an episode to focus on the main characters. I can agree with that.
That's all I want. Who said that?
Yeah,
on the hunt in real life.
On
I
the hunt.
want that too. That's all I've been
I
hoping
think
for.
did we do that in like that was like episode 1, and then episode 2 we got a case. I think. Or was that 3?
Maybe, yeah, somewhere earlier in there, but we need
Yeah.
another one. We need one now. Or when they
At
come
the
back.
I think when they come
mid-season.
back, I think it might be a break on the case.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the actual mid-season at like episode 11 instead of episode 8, because half of 22 is not 8, but okay. Mid-season, sure. It's great.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's why we're having a hard time now as a society.
Thoughts on the conversation? Well, so we go backwards, which I enjoy. I appreciate that. We get a phone call to Bella Lacey's house, speaking about Gabby and that she could something about college, and the mom puts her on speakerphone, and Bella, of course, she's still not verbal. She's writing in the book, sir. And it gets quiet for a second because mom is like calculating and trying to figure out like what the ham and cheese is going on. Thoughts on that and the baby, letting her know that that's sir. Thoughts on that and him hanging up. Anybody?
I'm trying to remember.
I was just happy that the mom caught on and actually listened to Bella, because it could have been so easy for her to be like, no, go inside. Go back in your room. I'm talking to somebody about Gabby College. And it's like, yes, for once, I think you're starting to pick up, lady. She finally starting to pick up the pieces. Right. So, yeah. I hate that little Bella Lacey had to get traumatized like that.
Yeah.
All over again, hearing this man's voice because Mama Bluetooth was dead. I said, why this lady got this? I guess this big old Bluetooth in her head like she a truck driver.
I mean, we should be grateful it died.
Right, because she definitely would have sat up there and gave Sir all of the info that he needed.
Yeah.
I think sometimes I get annoyed at the mother for not being more alert and more aware of the surroundings when it comes to her and her daughter. I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes I get annoyed.
No, it's not just you. You are not. Look, we're on the same train. We're on the same
company.
Okay.
That thing, mama.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm like, sometimes we try to give mama grace. Well, I don't try to give her none, but I'm gonna say we as a collective try to give mama grace. But
Bella father's coming back. He coming back from his haul. I'm here to protect you. Girl, you couldn't even protect your dang on daughter while Sir's out in her closet outside her window. And she keep telling you, shut up.
Shut up.
Piss me off. I'm like, girl, shut up.
Like Ari said, it was good that she finally listened to her, because it's like she stopped to process. Because when he got on the phone, he never said what college he was from. He was like, I'm calling from admissions or whatever. He never said a particular school. And then he just started talking. She was like, oh, Gabby's going to school in New Orleans. Ma'am, please stop. Stop before you give away these school. And that's when she came running up. And I was glad that she stopped, processed, asked him what school, and was like listening to her daughter. And he hung up because that mama been getting a F all season.
I mean, shoot. I mean, it felt like the mother was about to give out the child social security number as well. I mean, my God. I just want her to have a little bit more awareness. You know what I'm saying? You know that somebody's out there trying to get you and your daughter. I just need you to get a little bit more alert about, the surroundings that you're in.
So we have Gabby and Heavy Boots going. So y'all see how Heavy Boots like Gabby sometime and sometime he don't.
I'm about to be
It been like that since the season started.
And it won't and it don't stop. Like it's just,
and it won't stop.
I was gonna do that,
but okay.
I wouldn't do that, but I was like, nah.
We got you.
Thoughts on them, just thoughts on them, and then you see Sir pacing the floor in a damn RV. Like, how everybody get in the RV all of a sudden? Like,
that confused me.
Is he in an RV park? Is he?
And it's nice too. It's a real luxury RV too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then he's looking at the pictures, and then he makes a phone call about about Heavy Boots got to go. So thoughts on them going through Olivia's RV, and then we see Sir in an RV and making a phone call. Thoughts on the findings and him with these pictures, Sir, to be exact.
I thought it was slick for Gabby to keep that little lockbox because Trent asked her, "Do you find anything?" She's like, "No." You tell she lying too. If you've been around her long enough, you tell her lying face. So
right.
And they found some letters with the threatened letters and stuff like that with the cutout letters. You know how they used to do with the cutout magazine letters. I still never got that. Well, you might have just wrote it out, but why you got to use cutouts? It's so psycho, I guess. But yeah, so he found those threatening letters, and she lied about the lockbox, and she took it back to the office, and then Lacey managed to break that bad thing open.
Lacey is picking locks, y'all.
Right.
Okay.
Now, I was confused because was Sir in a different RV at the same time as them, or was he in the same RV before or after? Like, even watching it the second time, I'm like,
it's giving the same RV, but after.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was feeling too, Miss Kara. I was confusion. I was like,
that
okay,
one looked
so
clean. He was
on
in,
the heels of them?
Sir particular, that one looked clean. He was in. It didn't look lived in like the one.
All we seen was a little ceiling in the corner of the window.
Yeah, he just was like in a little kitchen section.
Kitchen there. I would say he was in the kitchen area. So
right, but it didn't look lived in. And I mean, for what we saw, well, maybe I'm just being a little bit particular, but it just looked like it wasn't lived in.
I can't call it. So
okay, so look at the picture up there where Trent is, and then you see where Sir is at the bottom. That don't look like the same location.
Yeah, but it's not the same angle because look,
it's
Sir,
not the same area.
The cabinetries look alike.
Right.
The cabinetry is
Trent has he has cabinets. You don't see no cabinets by where Sir is at, so it could just be another angle, or it could be a whole nother RV. I don't know. Tamika said that she been annoyed with the mama and she wanted to give her a 5 fingers to the face a couple times.
A couple times, right?
Which 5? The closed or open?
Look, the waving hand 5.
Yeah, I think she would be deserving of an open hand. She ain't did nothing to get closed fisted, boxed on like nothing like that. Open hand, yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want people to know we're not ignoring them because, you know. So then we see where the Trent. What's the little girl name? The little girl, Stevie. Stevie goes. And another thing, they love putting people with people. Stevie is a child. Why is they sending her over to Trent's house? I mean,
why
not
did
Trent.
They go over there to
Zeke.
Right. And then at one point, she put her hand on his shoulder, and it made me real uncomfortable because I said,
"I was like, girl, get your hand off his shoulder.
Get your hand off that man's shoulder."
I was like, "Ooh, clutching my purse. We don't do that. We don't touch.
We don't do that."
And he should be like, "Don't."
He should have been like, "Stevie, it's okay, but we're gonna keep our hands to ourselves. Go sit your ass down.
Yes, we don't touch."
But
now I got to babysit.
I think you got it right when you said we don't do that. But they do. They do.
Well,
apparently,
because I don't know what they do.
We've known them to always get sometimes a little bit too touchy or a little bit too personal.
Yeah, they do.
You know, us
boundaries. They don't know no boundaries.
You touch your hair.
Yeah,
right. Exactly.
It's different today.
Yep.
That's no boundaries for them.
Child.
None at all. Is that somebody else looking at? Okay, that's cute. Okay. I'm like, hold a minute. I get messages popping up, child.
Right. It's a mess.
I got excited and I got scared for a second. Like, hold a minute. It's not right. Yeah. So I just thought it was weird. The little girl going over there to be babysat, a whole stranger, right? And she knowing all this stuff about the cameras, but you ain't know your mama was a schizo. That's what got me. But we're not there yet. I'm just moving a little.
Like y'all ain't. Yeah, that's what I was feeling too, Candy. Little girl, you never heard nobody mention this. You never heard about this in the history, even if they was calling it something else. You know, that your mama love. Oh my God, I cannot.
On the bus.
Yeah, right. Your mama's on the bus, and you know damn well you heard about it.
Right. So then we see Trent with heavy boots talking on his phone on speakerphone, and he's out by the RV on the campground, and I think we can see him from above, I think, and then we know Zeke got his eyes on him, and he's texting him behind you. I know what we thought. What did y'all think when y'all first saw that?
Well, if y'all don't mind, I want to say this right quick. If y'all don't mind, I'm gonna stop watching. I'm gonna stop watching these trailers because I said last week I thought I saw Sir and Trent was about to go at it. I was dead wrong. These trailers be fooling me. I don't know about y'all, but they be fooling me. So I'm gonna stop watching. I'm gonna stop watching these trailers, these promo trailers, because it was a letdown for me because I'm like, yo, is that Sir or is that the person that's been working with Sir? Like, who is that? Turns out somebody else. I'm like, oh, great.
They be clickbaiting us.
They do. They do.
Yep, them trailers be bogus, man. They really be playing games. Got you thinking it's somebody that it ain't, you know.
That's why I don't watch them.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all did say y'all didn't watch them, you know, but I didn't even watch this one, but I knew, you know, Lawrence and I think India was saying, you know, that they're supposed to be getting into it. Then
she did say that, India.
But, you know, it wasn't even him, even though he put the word out there. We kind of knew it wasn't going to be him eventually, but it's like, okay, y'all really did a big one on that one. Like, why did y'all do that to us?
Why y'all playing with us?
And Gabby's grabbing her stomach, her stomach, because you could tell she still loves Trent deep down in her soul. Like, I'm like, girl, just talk to the man, okay?
She wanted to do more than talking.
I think she was just nervous. She thought it was like Sir boxing it out with Trent, like her soon to be. It was her soon to be and her ex kidnapper lover,
right?
Getting into a fight. So that's what I think made her nervous more.
Oh, and I did miss the part where Margaret was listening to her. I don't know if they was listening to the video of them saying happy birthday to her son, or if y'all remember, let me know. I forgot about that. About Margaret listening to, or either watching a recording. Do y'all remember that part? And she was sitting in her car, and she had her phone up, and she was.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Lord, Margaret, why are you doing this to yourself, girl?
Just torment yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Self-torture.
Is it like the anniversary of Timmy going missing?
Well, it's his birthday.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, right.
Yeah. And I get it, you know, because she's been dealing with this for forever. And then she's been having those, like in the beginning of the episode, she had those visions. And then she thought she was sitting on the bench was in the house or whatever. You know, it was just real detail, a vivid dream or a nightmare. It might have been nightmare in her eyes. But yeah. So we end up getting to back to M&A, and we see, what's the daughter name? Taylor coming in. Now Margaret ass missing.
Yeah.
Margaret is gone. They don't know where she is. Her phone is pinging to M&A, but she's not there. So they go outside, of course, and everything that she had is in the car. Thoughts on y'all about anybody thoughts on Margaret? Anybody want to talk about it? Margaret, and this the whole thing about Margaret from beginning to the end. We ain't got to go in order, just Margaret.
I thought Sir kidnapped her at first. I'm not gonna hold you. I thought Sir might probably snatched her up, and then I was like, if it's a child anniversary, I thought she went straight to that bus station. She didn't care if she did have her. She couldn't be there. She went there anyway.
That's where I thought she was at.
It was like, if I go to jail, I'm gonna just leave all my stuff here. They got that straining order on me down there.
All right.
Tamika said, same here. They're teasing us. They know damn well we want to see Sir and Heavy Boots rumble.
Absolutely.
And we want Don to jump in.
Right. Tag team.
Right. We want Don to jump in.
I'm pretty sure Don don't mind tagging in.
No, not at all.
Okay.
He don't need to be tagged. He just gonna go.
Right.
You see how he stepped to Trent last episode. He didn't care. The
Yeah,
way
I thought
Trent
Margaret
be
went
acting,
to
you thought him and Gabby had something going on.
I know.
Like he tapped that one time or something.
I mean, almost. I mean, almost doesn't count, I guess.
Okay.
True.
So, any thoughts? Wait a minute.
I did think Margaret was going to that bus station though, because we didn't know exactly what she was dealing with until the end, and like how she was feeling all guilty and haunted, as the title of the episode, by how she had treated the son. So yeah, I was like, oh, she back at that bus station, and I'm like, took a cab, baby. I still got cabs, okay.
Right. What?
Okay.
I didn't even set that up without the phone.
And then we move on to the scene where we see the Gabby and Trent there at the police station. The guy that jumped on Trent is there. I forgot his name, Kane or something. And he ended up telling them who he is. He's the
uncle.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, you talking about the guy that was training her, that wanted to date her.
Oh,
he was teaching her mama how to he liked her, but then he was teaching her how to
defend herself.
Protect herself.
Protect herself, even though he got his ass cut. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But did y'all notice again how Trent noticed something was wrong with Gabby, and he was like, everything okay? And she was like, it's Margaret. Them two need to.
No,
that's what I'm saying. They need to put something on him so that he can get up off of her. That's all I can say about it.
That's why I said you would act like Don hit it.
Right.
Right. And then
I heard somebody, I was trying to read the comments, but I heard Don don't like women do it.
I don't know. He could have. He might have been in the
past. He could. He got a husband.
He could be bisexual.
I don't know.
I mean, he's so protective of Gabby. You would have thought they had pillow talk or did it one time. The way he put Gabby first before his own.
That's what the husband said.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I think Don, and this is kind of rare these days. You know what I'm saying? Like Don is just the type of man that values the friendship to a woman. You know, not looking to her for anything, sexual or anything like that, but just valuing her friendship. I don't know if they did something back in the day in the early stages. I don't know. I doubt it, but that's just my opinion on it.
I think it's just a very strong trauma bond that they have, because even when he was out at the I'm speeding a little bit, but even when he was out there talking to Margaret by the water, he's like, I can't lose you. I can't lose anyone. I'm like, they are all connected in a weird, well, we know they're connected in a weird way. And it's just, the bond is very, very strong in an unhealthy way for him. Well, probably for all of them, really, but
for all of them.
What was Don's issue? What was his issue? I don't remember.
We don't know yet, but it was some when he was in the military. I think he was a POW or something like that. Because he never really came out, but he started to bond with Zeke over.
Yeah, just like they did Margaret. We didn't know why or how her child got missing until they showed us what she did
just now. Right.
Which I appreciate.
Finally,
because I was questioning last time. Like, I don't even know how what happened.
Yeah.
Like,
he said he left.
So do y'all think we'll get a Don backstory to figure out about his past and who he is?
I hope so.
We better with 22 episodes. We just better.
Yeah, I hope so, because
everybody.
Because him and Ethan need to either get divorced or get back together. I don't know. He need to deal with it.
Yeah, they need to handle that situation. Yeah.
Because season 1, we got a lot on Gabby. Then we started to get Lacey, Bella at the top of the season. Then I guess they had to throw us a bone with Margaret. We only need one little episode for them. A little piece of episode, little scene or two for Don. And who else?
They did touch on Zeke.
Right.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Zeke. Mm-hmm.
We getting closer with him like actually taking some steps outside. Like I feel like
And then he looked down.
See. Yeah. Oh, it start the vision start. I said, what he going into
At least
the
he was able. At least he was able to close the door before he fell out.
Right. That part.
He went down, 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 down.
He said,
Well, Zeke
beam me
was.
up, Scotty. The damn
Well,
thing
Zeke.
got the blinking. I was like, oh my God, this man is on Star Wars.
He was.
Star Trek.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
He was
Y'all.
abducted too, though, right, Zeke? Isn't that what happened to him?
Yeah, that's why him and Don got closer because remember him and Don wasn't feeling each other.
Yeah,
Don just was not feeling him. He thought he was weak because he was scared to come outside.
Come outside. Yeah.
Then Ethan got him to reflect, like, remember you used to be like that? Like probably not to that degree, but you got some skeletons in your closet.
I don't know too much about agoraphobia, and I don't know how much longer this series is going to go, but I would not be surprised if eventually we do see Zeke getting over that fear. I think they're planting a couple of seeds here and there. We saw him step outside with Sir. We saw him when Lacey had that water from my hair on him. I think they could be setting up slowly. This is my thoughts. I don't know. I would love to see it. But again, I don't know too much about agoraphobia. I don't know if it's a permanent thing where people don't like to go outside, period, or what the case may be.
Yeah. But so
he wasn't always like that.
So we get to the part where Zeke has the little girl, Stevie, giving her a blanket. I'm like, Lord Jesus, why are we giving this child a blanket? But anyway, giving her a blanket, and then he gets knocked at the door. And me and Miss Kira watched this thing live. And
I'm like, Zeke, come
to
on,
get that clip, but I could not get it.
Why did you open the door while seeing who was at the door?
Hollered. I screamed.
Not him saying on the last episode, Lacey, no. He does the same exact thing.
Right.
Yes. Same exact thing. And then he's swatting this bat at Sir. I'm like, is that a fly swatter or a bat? Because
he couldn't even swing it outside the door. You swinging it inside.
He was swinging it at his feet. I'm sorry, my bad.
Lauren's been on for the day.
My bad. My bad.
He was swatting. I'm like, is that a fly swatter? Because he was okay. All right, we're gonna leave. I'm gonna leave you alone. But he was so upset, and Sir was like, your hatred of me exceeds your fear or something. He was like, what are you talking about? He was like, look down, and he realized he was outside, and he was like, before all of this is over, you're going to come outside.
Lucky that girl was there.
Right. I forgot she was there. I said, oh my God.
And when he realized him foots was out the door, he was outside the door just a little bit.
Right.
And he just freaking loses it. So on Wednesday, we said what we thought it was. Anybody, what are your thoughts on what Sir said to Zeke? Before all this is over, you're going to come outside, Zeke. What do you think that meant? I know what Lawrence thinks. I know what Miss Kira thinks. But Monique and Avery, what do y'all think?
Go, Mo.
What?
I'm going to fix all of you.
I think that he gonna snatch
he gonna snatch everybody one by one, right?
And then Zeke is gonna have to come outside. If you want Lacey, if you want your beloved girlfriend, then come get her.
Yep.
He gonna snatch her one by one.
He's like, I'm gonna fix all of you.
He gonna have everybody contained.
I was like, space. Do you mean cure or do you mean get back at? I'm confusion. When he said, I'm gonna fix all of you. If you gonna cure them.
I think what he was trying to say was, like you said, cure. I'm going to help everybody get over their fears.
Fear.
Zeke, agoraphobia. Margaret, the son. Gabby, being captured by Sir. You know what I mean? So everybody has, a demon that they just can't escape. And Sir's like, you know what? I'm in the medical field. I'm going to fix all of you guys up, okay?
And then what? He gonna fix all of them and then take Gabby? Because I'm trying to figure out what the end game is. Because Sir,
right?
Yeah.
So what we were thinking that he's gonna fix them. So when Gabby leaves, or he takes her, or she voluntarily goes, they can function without her because they're gonna have to find her. That's what we were thinking. Like he's gonna fix them so that they can function without Gabby.
Right.
Yeah.
Although I'm sure he wouldn't want them to find him. Well, they can't find him now, so there's that.
Yeah.
Like you just totally popped up at Zeke's place, and he did not even look into cameras. I said, "What do you got the cameras for?" And not looking.
Zeke, right? You know you didn't order nothing.
The scream I scrumped on the live.
The scream I scrunt.
I did. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot where I was." Because I was not expecting Sir to be standing 12 feet tall at that door because he looked so much larger than Zeke. I'm like, the camera was focused
Zeke
on
is
them
short.
to show the difference of who they were. Like, I'm over
Zeke down in that basement.
And the way he was swatting that damn bag.
Well,
I had a feeling he was gonna show up at Zeke's place because he had those 2 photos out. I know. I think the Trent photo was a misdirect because it was next to Zeke, so we thought he was gonna automatically go out the what you call them, heavy boots or whatever.
Heavy boots. Well, no, he did. He sent somebody after heavy boots, but it didn't. Well, he sent somebody after heavy boots on the phone.
Did he send something after?
But of course,
after heavy boots
in the episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did it on the phone.
That's what I said. I thought it was like a misdirect thing that was happening in the episode. We thought he was gonna go after Trent, but it was just that crazy guy who was.
I don't think that's who he sent, but he did call somebody and say he's becoming a problem. Like we need to take care of it. But
who was coming a problem? He could be talking about Zeke. I don't know.
I think he's talking about Trent.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think being a problem. So.
That's it.
I think as I was watching this episode, I realized that Sir basically knows where everybody stay at.
Yeah.
Like he know where Trent. When he showed up at Zeke doorstep, I was like, "Yo," I call it goosebumps. Like for real, I was like, "Yo, is this really happening right now?" Because I didn't know.
Yeah, he showed up at M&A. Yeah, so I'm not shocked that he showed up to to Zeke's house.
Zeke, he just be popping up wherever.
He just pop whatever.
I told y'all he Batman. And if you know anything about Batman, he knows your history. He knows where you live at. He knows your family. That's a darker version of Batman.
Definitely darker. So I'm
gonna with his assistant Alfred.
Right.
Who is Alfred? Because we got more than one Alfred.
Okay, I'm gonna read some comments. We have On the Hunt in Real Life. She says, I agree that Gabby is Don's best friend or person. She says, Sir wants to cure them so they don't rely on Gabby and she will go with him. And then she says, Sir said on the phone, he's in the way. So yeah, okay, heavy boots, Trent is in the way. Yeah. Any y'all got any comments on y'all end?
No, I read them all.
You're gonna refund me my $15.20.
Oh, amen.
That what I said.
Talking about Black Friday sale.
Refund.
I never subscribed to y'all. Why am I seeing their channel now on YouTube? I didn't subscribe to y'all.
I made a comment in their channel.
It's crazy that you said that because I'm seeing that too. I don't subscribe to them. I never even typed them in.
Right.
All of a sudden they're on my feed.
He said I ain't even typed them in.
You type them in and they in your stream.
You know you just gotta be talking near your phone because they come up on my Facebook before I even did a live. Before I did a live.
That's true.
Before I did anything, I said, "What?" And your phone be listening.
That's kind of creepy. It's you're like.
That's why somebody on the Clock app they had the boyfriend's phone was sitting there and they were like engagement rings, wedding rings, therapy. I said therapy. Okay. I said that phone do be listening, child. She might have said it first, but I was just
and it be following you what you type. That's why I'm like, I allow all tracking. Nope, we're not tracking.
Right.
No, we ain't tracking. Nope.
I have to always have my mic. I have to always say I want my mic. Give them access to my mic or my camera. We're not playing them types of games. No.
Yeah.
Even though some stuff do fall through the cracks, but if I can prevent it, I am preventing it. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. But we're not playing it. So after we get through with heavy boots. I'm sorry, Sir at Zeke's place. We have Don go over to check on Zeke, and he has a flashback of what Margaret was dealing with and what she was going through, or whatever, her past or whatever. Maybe the last couple of days, and it was something about the kids being happy when the children were happy, and I think that's when we realized we're going to go to the beach.
I think that was the part, if y'all remember back in, I think season 1, when they all went around in a circle. Basically, I think it was talking about where they
placed. Oh, like, yeah. Where
like,
they would take themselves out at.
On a lot of
they had it ended. What place would you end it at? Which is kind of wild to be discussing, but that's when he remembered, the beach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the reality of the situation they're in. Like, they've been through extreme trauma, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they've kind of bonded over them, so I guess it's only fair that they share all of their thoughts.
But somebody didn't share theirs. I don't think Don did. I think he was
well,
the only
not
one
that we saw. Like... Doesn't mean that he didn't.
Oh, right.
That's true. That's true.
They just giving us a little piece, although we did, like Lawrence was saying, we did see it season 1. I don't remember the whole scene, but because they just gave us a piece of it, so I'm sure he probably said something.
Yeah.
So the mom, what's her name, Olivia, we have the mom,
Olivia Alice,
her birth mother come in, and her uncle Ezra or somebody come in and talk about who she is, what's going on, and what happened with her. And they go through the whole backstory of who Cain, is it Cain? Whoever the guy whoever the daddy was writing about in those letters. She took that and internalized that as a real person, and that was not a real person. Any thoughts on the mom?
And Ezra? They thought the uncle was Cain, and he was like, "No, I'm
he was like, no, not me."
Yeah. Any thoughts on that? On the whole thing of how we come to what's going on with the mom, with Stevie's mom?
This is where we started to go downhill for me, baby, because I was like, not you just got schizophrenia, and the daughter
at the age of 15.
Yeah, well, and now you're grown though, but your daughter, you've had a child, your daughter never noticed. Yeah,
that's what I was saying, Miss Kira. Why didn't the daughter, like, come on? They might not have been using that exact word, like the medical term.
I don't think the daughter would know what that is. If this been my mom all my life, and she ain't know her grandmother either, or no other family member. She don't go to school
though. You could learn.
Did they teach that in elementary?
I mean, I think you would see like something different with your mom.
Though. She probably just like, that's my mom. She's weird. I don't know.
Possibly.
Maybe. No.
I mean, she been isolated. She did not know her grandmother or uncle.
Right, but I feel like even though I'm older, back in the day, and they didn't have words for everything, I knew what somebody with a mental illness was back then. I couldn't tell you what it was, but I could tell you like something's not right with that person. Now, maybe they didn't teach that to me in high school, but I remember knowing like, Uncle so-and-so and rap too tight.
But this is her mom. Like, what do you want to say that about your mom? Like, you have to turn a
blind eye. I ain't afraid to admit it, child. Like, especially if you're switching personalities.
Okay, that's why I said she like my mom. That's my mom. She's weird. They're just a normal day. Okay. They're just a normal day.
That's not a normal day, but okay.
No, she didn't.
It's not normal to us, but she raised with this person, so I'm just saying
it's normal.
It's not normal to us.
Yeah, but she's had access to meeting people who are normal, who don't.
Yes, that's what I'm saying too.
The girl knew that camera was a 400 or 500 from way back.
Exactly. you not supposed to be. She's doing typical teenage stuff. You're not supposed to be. You taking pictures of your mama, posting stuff on IG. Like, these kids be knowing more than we give them credit for. And if you can post on IG, you can Google why my mama got 16 different personalities.
Right. Why she keep changing her voice
16. It's giving Frankie and Alice.
There you go. I mean, she was Alice and Olivia.
Being laid by the tombstone. I guess it's her dad. Is her dad's tombstone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
At first, she went to the hospital. She had abdomen problems.
Yeah.
They said she was pinned up against something. I was like, what? And then she got agitated and ran away.
Yeah, like she got hit by a car or something.
Yeah, that's why I said she got pinned against a car or something.
Mm-hmm.
And she ran away hurt. I'm like, boy.
How they can't. Never
certain
mind.
mental illness will have you think you have superpowers, boy, even when you hurt.
Right.
Then we see water brushing up on some feet.
I said, Margaret, this is not deep enough. Where are you at? What are you trying to
Not
do?
deep
You're
enough.
trying to make somebody feel sorry for you down here.
Aries.
You
Lord,
down
they
by
need to
the
pan the
river.
camera up faster because them feet was Velcro veins. Whatever was feet. It's like pan up. That's all I want to say. Like, pan up.
Oh my.
Yeah, what in the waves in the water is going on? This can't be where she's about to do this at. This is definitely not it. You're gonna have to lay down there.
You're just gonna lay down and take a little nap.
Right.
Not a nap.
Okay. So, Lawrence, what are your thoughts on them going back to Margaret years later, and then her son, her crossword puzzle, her lighter colored hair, and the little boy giving her a little snarl, and he was like, "I don't want you to be my mom anymore." Got your answer, sir. Got you. I got one for you.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
talking is catching.
Yeah, I mean, that basically showed us the backstory when it came to Margaret and the son. She was into the crossword puzzles. A little boy, I want to be my mom. She's like, go down there. She was getting annoyed. She's still back on the crossword puzzle, and all of a sudden, Jamie's gone, and I was like, oh. So that's how it started, and that's why she's always been blaming herself. But I get it. I mean, I'm not I don't have any kids, but I know a lot of times these kids do annoy you. But she didn't think it was going to get to the point of that where somebody out the blue was going to come, just snatch up my kid and go dip like that.
I mean, she didn't have to brush him away though.
Right, because they was
I could be like,
you
give mommy 5 minutes. I will play with you. Just give mommy 5 minutes, okay?
She wasn't even doing nothing. She was playing with a funky crossword puzzle. She could have set that little boy down. Like I said last night, I was telling the people, Margaret needed to be getting him prepared to go on the bus. She needed to be saying, come on, son, come sit down. You need to relax a little bit. You don't get on the bus and kick people's seat. Make sure you go to the bathroom right now.
Not the rules and regulations.
That's what she needs to been doing in this time. If the bus about to load up in 5 minutes, then you need to sit down and get these rules and regulations. We're gonna be on a long ride. Meanwhile, some man sitting behind you, watching him be ignored, and you running them off. So he was like, I know what to do with you. I'll show you a good home, little boy.
Yeah. Look, now I gotta go back and look. It was a man sitting there. I mean, it was.
No, I wasn't. I was just saying, like,
she's just saying, but I was paying attention. I was trying to pay attention, like, okay, who's around?
Right, who's in
here?
I
will say this again, like, as a parent, as a mother, as a single mother, we all understand, even different situations, what it's like to be overwhelmed or frustrated, but you don't get to have 5 minutes of peace in public, ma'am. Like, that's for at home. You try to have that at home. When you're in public, you got to woosah, gather yourself together and do whatever you need to do. Now, if you were at home, that was a different situation, but you can't just ignore your child in public and be like, go sit over there.
Not ignore him.
At the end.
Right. Not just like
I understand
sit here,
that kids have a lot of energy. I would just ask for 5 minutes of silence, please. We about to get on this bus.
Can we play the quiet game?
But you gotta be right here. But I'm not gonna push you down there. You be right here. You can play right here in front of me, but just give me 5 minutes of silence, please.
You've been playing all day, buddy. Just sit down for a second.
Tamika wants to know what is wrong. What is wrong with y'all? OMG, water not high enough and varicose veins. LMA. Oh, I can't.
Yeah, crazy.
I was not going forward.
Yeah, I mean, what's crazy is that a predator was literally in that vicinity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was sitting there wherever he was, waiting to strike, which is mind-boggling when you think about it.
Yeah.
He said, Tamika said, yeah, he hopped his happy A right on one of those buses to get away from his bad mama.
He did come out of boy and like that lady.
Lord,
He
now
looked
he
at her
hop
and
on
he
one of
said,
them buses.
I don't want you to be my mother anymore.
Yeah.
That
Go
did
down there.
happen. Like he was like, okay, I'm about to get on this bus without you, and got
Yeah.
on a bus, and then realized,
yeah, he could have got on the bus and got abducted on the bus. Who knows?
Or just got to the end of the
and then
road.
she's sitting at the end of the road with his train. Like, lady,
right.
This train gonna haunt you for the rest of your life until Sir find your son, because in public at y'all not at the doctor's office. You at a damn bus station, which means everybody and their grandma come through there.
Right, busy and traffic in and out.
Yeah, that's your responsibility as an adult to, like I said, to gather yourself for 5 minutes.
Yes,
you're in public.
You give the child your crossword puzzle, and you something. Yeah, like no.
But when you think about it, how many times have we all been out in public, right? Just like the other day, I was at Walmart, right? I was looking at a game, right? And this little kid come out of nowhere and crashes in behind me, and I'm looking like, yo, where your parents at? And then the parents finally came, and that's how kids, unfortunately, a lot of times end up getting snatched up, not only from a TV show, but also in real life, just like that.
You're absolutely right. And 9 times out of 10, though, that situation is a situation, because that has happened to me before. Don't nobody come knocking on my door, please. Where your kid has stepped, you blinked, you look left, and by the time you look right, your kid gone.
But if
she told that boy to go sit his happy there. You don't tell your kid, they will walk away on their own when you don't want them to. You don't send them all the way down there. Typically, when you find kids like that, it's because they don't walk their little happy asses off from their parents. You looking down.
I still do this all the time.
I'm not to have one of them little leashes, Candy, that you was talking about. Need a little backpack on.
Listen,
you put a leash on a child, you got them tied up like dogs and monkeys. So they stopped people from putting children on leashes.
Right.
My thing is with her son, if he got snatched, there was no struggle or no. It was so silent.
It was
right. Because somebody.
I'm like, do he know the person?
They probably was like, I'll be nicer to you than your mom. I don't like my mommy either. Do you want to go somewhere?
Do he know the person? Because that was a silent snatch. No struggle. No toy left behind. I don't know.
Offered you a Snickers, you're not yourself when you're hungry. You want a little piece of candy,
right,
boy? Come on.
So the most sweetest part of this episode was Don telling Margaret he would go with her. We're gonna go together.
I need you.
Yeah. I said Jesus, Mary, and 4 Josephs.
I said, dang, I felt that, Don.
Yeah.
And then Taylor popped up. Her daughter.
And Taylor and Ethan popped up.
That's when Ethan was looking like Gru. He came around the corner in that gray turtleneck and gray blazer. I said, look at this man. I know where I remember him from.
Hey, he's like Uncle Fester.
Right.
Not Uncle Fester. That was another one.
He like Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester got dressed up. All he did was a light bulb.
Y'all are terrible.
All he did was a light bulb.
And Candy.
Aries and Candy.
Right. That's what. Why this fool got a light bulb on hand? Lord.
I knew it was one on the table. Listen.
She just had that laying around. Ooh, like her little props. Where's my little props? Shoot.
Like,
I don't have no prop.
Where my flag go?
No, I don't know why this is on the table. Yeah. My husband probably changed light bulb and just sat that there. And I don't
Sure. Okay.
Oh God. But yeah, that was so sweet, y'all. That was really, really sweet of Don. And I hope him and his husband work things out.
Yes.
Because
they held hands.
We like Don and
they did hold hands. But
we like Don. I don't know about the husband.
You don't know? Because we don't know if he got them red lights outside.
I
like
Don,
him
but
until we got there.
Yeah.
I like Don, but you got to be fair, Miss Kara.
I know the man could just be setting his boundaries, but still, because I'm 50-50 on whether he's setting a boundary or he's actually up to no good. I think that's what
setting them up.
Look,
setting a boundary.
Ethan done kicked her out. Lord, Ethan,
right?
Ethan done kicked her out.
Ethan did it, right, Mo? Ethan said, "No, you don't be talking about my plot line. Get from down there. Get from up
I'm just
there."
saying, like, being fair. That's what I was like. She said we like Dunn. I like Dunn too, but he also was withheld the information from his own husband, and he put Gabby above his husband, which is not cool. If you in love with your husband like that, so
right.
That's all I was saying.
Y'all got any comments on y'all chat? In y'all chat, I'm trying to look.
Let me check
really quickly.
Dang, Miss Q said she on a timeout.
A timeout?
Huh?
What? She popped up and
she
said,
got kicked out.
I wonder if they ain't letting her back in now.
You got me looking like what?
So I went to EJ's chat. EJ when I was
they keep kicking me out.
Quiet,
they just kicking me out.
EJ and them was live. Her, Letitia, and Tika. And EJ was like, I don't see the comments. So she on Restream too. She don't see comments. So
I'm about to rethink this. Okay.
I think StreamYard and Restream is owned by the same people.
Got y'all. Y'all bring y'all ass back on over here.
Right.
And $40.
Right. Because I just paid for I just accepted that price for 6 months. I said I gotta cancel it for StreamYard.
I accepted it too, but I got 3 more days before I cancel it. I ain't gonna cancel it. I'm gonna cancel Restream. I don't have time. I don't have time for this, okay? I'll pay for convenience than paying for foolishness, okay? And if everybody's dealing with it,
I ain't paying nothing for Restream. I got the free Restream and then the $24 for 6 months on StreamYard.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride this 15-20 I done paid them people with that little code I got, but I'm gonna ride this one out. But
it looks like so much fun. I wanted to try it out, but I don't know.
It is fun, but it's just acting up like it's not doing what it's supposed to do.
As soon as Monique pulled her chat up, she had 2 comments, and that was it. I was like, ain't nobody in the chat.
Well, people was chatting. I just couldn't see it.
Yeah, same problem we have. And we got a couple tonight, and then it just said nope.
Like the first few seconds, you'll get them, and that's it.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
But we did. Wait. Oh, did we do StreamYard on Thursday? What did we use on Thursday? I can't remember.
I think I used. Did I use Restream?
I can't remember. So
I don't know.
It was working last night when I used it.
Yeah,
it was working good.
It just does what it wants to do.
Sometimey.
Yeah.
Maybe it's better for individual. No, she was doing it last night. You talking about last night? Maybe it's better for an individual than a panel, child. I don't know.
Hold on a minute, why we got? I didn't want that.
Oh, Candy, you scared me. I thought it kicked me out again. I was like,
I thought so. I was like, wait a minute. What didn't happen?
Throw me backstage again.
Wait a minute.
He did kick Miss Kira out.
Okay, there we go.
Why did I say anything? He said, oh, my pleasure.
Well, all right, guys. That was the end of the episode, and that's that on that. This is the season finale.
We saw Gabby get her brass.
Oh yes, please talk about that because why did that mama give her? You don't take no knife to a pow fight.
Okay. Oh yeah. So anybody want to talk about it?
Give her nothing else. She
about
can't give her a pow
about young Gabby.
She could have gave her some spray, some bear mace, something.
True.
She well, the brass in certain states are illegal.
But wasn't that part of that letter?
Yes, we didn't talk about the letter either that we didn't get to see.
What letter?
If you remember, Zeke called Gabby, if I'm not mistaken.
Look at that hair. Look at that hair.
But no, Zeke called Gabby. Was like, listen, I gotta tell you about this letter. I hacked into the file, and he's like, oh my god, Zeke, why did you do that? You know Trent's gonna get you. He's like, listen, I don't care. I'm paraphrasing, but he's like, listen, I don't care. this is a letter from Sir. And of course, that letter was like, yo, Gabby, I need you to, I guess, meet me back at the high school, right? 'Cause that's where all of it started, back at high school. And of course, we had a flashback with the mother saying, well, you know, if you got to protect yourself, again, paraphrase, I don't remember everything that happened. But she was like, if you got to protect yourself, I got some brass knuckles. Gabby showed up. Gabby was ready for war against Sir. We got the intercom.
And then Sir on the intercom.
Hello,
Gabriella.
Yes.
Gabriella.
Thank you, the Lawrence report. Thank you. I forgot all about that.
That's all I'm like, wait a minute. I just missed the whole ending. Right. That was the cliff.
Yeah, so the cliffhanger was her and those brass knuckles and standing in the gymnasium looked like.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's an old school that they were at.
Yeah.
The
high school.
Yeah.
High school.
It looked all abandoned and tore down.
Yeah, it did look abandoned.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, it's been years.
Why they didn't keep it up? It could still be going.
Right. It was up and running.
No, because I live in Illinois. And I can tell you, Chicago
wasn't
closed
open
a whole lot
in
of
season
schools.
1? Because they had to go back to the school to find
yes, because they just went back. You right, Candy. It was
that was her same. That was her same school. I thought that was a different.
That was her.
That was the same school.
Oh,
I thought it was a different.
Because she was scared to go then.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Gabby has those. I can't find. Now I do have I got a black pair. They ain't brass, so I guess mine will be legal in the state of South Carolina. They black. They're not brass.
That's all I said. Depending on.
But they black knuckles, not brass.
So.
Hey, that'll
work.
Brass.
They brass underneath the
black.
Still,
look, it's still.
Yeah, they painted black.
That'll still get the job done.
It's darn tootin'.
Yeah, you have to look, child, because I think in like New York, we can't have like the tasers and stuff like that.
Dang, they don't want y'all to have nothing.
I got very strict. Taser.
Because we off the chain up here. We done.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't have no pepper spray. I ain't got time to choke myself out. I got asthma.
I thought that'd be.
I got asthma. I can't choke myself out.
Right, you trying to spray somebody?
Yeah, and that stuff be in your face.
Mess around,
you
get yourself.
I got the other sprayer, okay?
Right, the real spray.
I got the real sprayer.
Like the buckshots. C19. Yeah. Put you a little.
Right, you're gonna have to put your mask on before they be like, "What you doing?"
Right, what you doing?
Wait a minute. Stay right there.
Not you pausing.
And then don't let it be the kind that the police have. The kind that be orange and it be all over your clothes and stuff.
Right.
I knew.
Like, or don't let the wind blow back on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be bad. It could be bad.
Oh, do y'all have any more comments in y'all chats before we get up out of this joint? It looks like we still have. Lord have mercy, Miss Kira.
Miss Kira then got snatched up again.
Miss Kira, they repossessing your stuff, baby.
Right. Sir keep coming and get Miss Kira.
I know. Somebody, I'm like.
Yeah, we got 13 people in the building.
No, it's Ethan.
It's somebody. Yeah, Ethan, because Ethan said, I heard what you said about me, girl.
Right.
I'm sorry, Ethan. You was just standing putting your boundaries up. We good.
So we're gonna go around the panel and we're gonna tell everybody what y'all got going on from Monique, and we're gonna go on around.
Okay, for me, not too long ago, we did Love and Marriage Huntsville. Candy, Love, and Lighting It Up with Letitia. We did Love and Marriage Huntsville, season 9, episode 4. So please check that out if y'all into reality TV of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And tomorrow, 3 and 4 for Cross with All Things Ruthless and KJTV, I believe. And if Lawrence, I don't know if you can be able to pop in on it. But yeah, so got that. And Sisters, yes, we go live after Sisters on Wednesdays at 9:15 Central Standard Time. Yeah, so I think that's it. And also, Married to Medicine, I'm gonna do my thoughts on that. So it came on tonight, so I'm gonna hopefully drop that tomorrow. And it's gonna be a pre-recorded situation for that, and also thinking about doing a live or a pre-recorded for piano lessons. My thoughts on that.
Miss Kira, if you don't want to be here, baby, just say that.
Yes, I look like, where she go again?
Just say that, Miss Kira. You don't like us anymore. Just say that. I'm like Melody Hope.
It's running my nerves up.
Sometimes you gotta
Oh
pop
my
out.
gosh, it's making my nerves bad.
Mustard!
She be really popping out, boy.
I was like listening to what she said. I said, "What happened?" Oh, it's me. I'm getting kicked out
I had to
again.
do that. Y'all, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If not, catch up.
Next.
Mustard.
Miss Carrie, you better hurry up
I
and tell
know.
the
I'm
people what
trying
you
to
got going
sit
on
real
before you pop
still
out.
and not move, so it
You
don't
think
kick
that's
me
gonna
out.
help
Okay, so can you hear me? I hope
Yes.
so, Lord. So yesterday I did a Saturday
Yeah.
sit, just checking in with everybody. Go ahead, check that out. Earlier I did a pajama Sunday talking about gratitude and doing our journals. We have cross episodes 3 and 4 coming up on Tuesday, as well as the piano lesson. And then I got to do something with Married to Medicine, a pre-recorded. I don't know. Ask me when that's coming out, but yeah. Just being honest. Keep your notifications on.
Keep them on.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all, I'll just go real quick. I really don't have too much going on at the moment, but I am going to be trying to incorporate some new things at the channel. So just stay tuned, subscribe to your girl. I will be covering Married to Medicine. I can only watch that on Monday, the day after. So, just know it ain't going to be no same day release. But I ain't going to really try to put the pedal to the metal because I'm so close to them 1,000 subscribers. I'm so close. So I need to start,
Yes.
letting the people know that I'm here.
So make sure y'all are subscribed to everyone up here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Please, I got to pay my internet bill.
Okay.
Right.
And we got to pay for
StreamYard.
Somebody.
Mr. Lawrence at the Lawrence Report. What we got going on, brother man?
So I just dropped my review a couple days ago for this episode of NBC Found that we are discussing. And also, if y'all, I don't know if y'all noticed, but Denzel has been out here. I just dropped my review for Gladiator. He's in that. I also dropped my review today for the piano lesson. Denzel, the whole family's in that right there, writing that, producing that. So I did my review for those two Denzel related movies. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe. Don't forget to comment.
All righty. And as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. So earlier, Monique 61 Ways and Lighting It Up with Letitia did Married to Medicine. Oh Jesus. Love and Hip Hop Huntsville, episode 4. Please go check that out. On tomorrow, EJ and I will be doing Married to Medicine at 9:30. So those will be on Mondays. We'll go live on Tuesday. And the next Tuesday after that, Miss Kira and Light It Up with Letitia will be doing Cross episodes 3 and 4 tomorrow. And then the next week we'll be doing 5 and 6, and then 7 and 8. So yeah, we're gonna be on Tuesdays. We're gonna try to keep it consistent so everybody can come in and chit chat with us. And on Wednesday, directly after Sisters airs, at 10:15, we'll be doing a live, quick thoughts with Monique 69 Ways Johnson and Tamika. And on this Thursday, which is Thanksgiving, Miss Kira and I will not be doing Found because there's no Found because this is the mid-season finale. So whenever they come back, me and Miss Kira will be back. I miss you. So when we come back, we'll be coming back to get it done. And then on Sunday, we'll be back at this thing again. So hey, just keep your notification bells on, and we'll see what we got going on. If there's nothing else, you all